I believe I've mentioned this in a previous recent video, but I've been rewatching the Oni trilogy recently, and what really stood out to me as something I disliked was Season 10. Now, that isn't to say that Season 10 is bad, because I think it actually had so much potential, but it suffered from one big thing: runtime and its episode count. Season 10 was hyped up throughout the entire Oni trilogy pretty much. It concluded the Oni trilogy saga, we saw an Oni warlord for the first time and the Oni army for the first time. It was exciting and everyone was looking forward to it. However, the creators wanted this installment to commemorate Ninjago's 100th episode, which is a very good idea, but at the same time it's one of the worst decisions they could have possibly made. By doing this, Season 10 was just 4 episodes long. When you take into account the Oni reveal, the finale, Cole's fall, Garmadon, and everything in between, 4 episodes is stupidly short. This caused Season 10 to go straight down the drain. This is why Season 10 was or at the very least, one of the biggest missed opportunities we ever saw in the history of Ninjago. It was set up to be so much, but in the end it was a measly 4-episode special of sorts. For that reason, it didn't really get the justice it deserved. Had this season been 10 or even 13 episodes long, I think it would have been insane, like genuinely. Easily my top 3 favourite seasons. That would have allowed for every arc to have a lot more screen time and a whole lot more development in general. The Omega would have also had more screen time and development as well. I think he was a good villain for what he was, but more development for him would have made him just top tier. The Oni in general felt kind of bland too. This way we would have had the chance to see the Oni invading other realms of creation as well, which actually would have been a good way to set the season up in the first few episodes. But unfortunately, it just didn't play out like that at all. Instead, everything in the introduction was crammed into just 1 episode. Then straight after that, we got introduced to other arcs, such as Cole's Fall and Jay's proposal to Nia. Cole's Fall was a terrible arc, one of the worst ever. Jay's proposal was a good idea and was actually executed fairly well, but it just felt like they were ramming all of these stories down your throat the entire time, all up until we got a kind of bland finale. It was good, but at the same time, it was bad, if that makes any sense, which honestly sums up the entirety of March of the Oni, in my opinion. But, what do you think about Season 10? What would you have changed? Please let me know down in the comment section. I would love to hear some fresh and new thoughts regarding everything I've just mentioned. If you did end up enjoying today's video, please do leave a like on it. If you're new here and are interested in seeing more content similar to this, please do go down and consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell. But with all of this being said, I will see you all in my next one.